In this video, I'm going to run through the most common supplements to see whether they're good or just an outright scam. There are now over 30,000 supplements that we have access to worldwide. So there's no wonder everyone feels overwhelmed when trying to find the right supplements for themselves. However, thousands of these are just marketing tricks that rake in millions every single year. And if you're anything like me, you've probably looked at quite a lot of these and nearly pulled the trigger. I've been in your exact position myself, looking around on the internet for that one supplement that's going to make your life an entire breeze. But let me tell you first, that supplement does not exist. But there are a few that will get you close, and they might not be what you think. We're going to start with fat burners and why they're just quite frankly a load of crap. Fat burners try and mimic exercise and diet by using caffeine as a means of burning more energy. This is due to caffeine's energy-providing nature, where we can effectively train a little harder than normal, burning more calories. Now this sounds like it might work, but in reality, the effects of these tablets in comparison to diet and exercise are just so small that you shouldn't even be using them anyway. They're essentially overpriced caffeine tablets mixed with some other useless ingredients. Just stick to hard-earned exercise and a calorie deficit if you actually want to lose fat. There's another tablet that's exactly the same as fat burners, and that's test boosters. They're similar in the way that they use trace amounts of ineffective ingredients that make such a small change to testosterone levels that they should also be avoided. But it's not fat burners or test boosters that we should be worried about. It's a supplement that people are throwing their hard-earned money into every day that's so commonly misunderstood. And I'm talking about BCAAs. BCAAs, or branched chain amino acids, are 3 of the 9 essential amino acids, with essential meaning that our bodies can't make them on their own. The 3 are called leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Leucine is the most important as it's the only one of the 3 that can begin the process of muscle building. However, in order to actually grow the muscle, all 9 essential amino acids are required. So taking 3 on their own is useless if you're not taking the 9. But we can get the full 9 in by eating meat, dairy and legumes naturally. So focusing on daily protein intake, using these types of foods is by far a more cost-effective and practical way to gain muscle. So there's enough bad supplements dealt with. So what should we be taking? I like to keep it really simple. I take protein, creatine and little bits of caffeine here and there. Protein is a convenient way to hit your daily protein target, and like creatine, it's one of the most researched supplements out there. And there's 2 main types of protein. You've got whey and you've got casein. The difference is whey is faster to absorb and casein is slower, making whey good during the day and casein better for the night. Like I just mentioned, creatine is another really well researched supplement with hundreds of studies. And I'll make it easy to understand. Now a lot of people don't actually get enough creatine in their diet, so when creatine is taken, the effects are usually pretty good. Creatine basically makes us a little bit stronger and more powerful in the gym. And there's a common myth around loading creatine which has been proven to be useless. So just stick to 4 or 5 grams a day for best results. For me, creatine is definitely worth taking. The other supplement I'd really suggest is caffeine. It's great for providing energy in both strength and endurance sessions. Just be wary of the amount you're consuming. For most people, around 4 cups of coffee every day is really the limit. Okay, that's my list of supplements that I think you should avoid and some supplements that I think you should get your hands on. Now, supplements all over the world are just used as a big marketing scheme by massive companies that just want to take a bit of money out of your pocket. But the reality is, if a supplement seems too good to be true, then it usually is. I'm aware supplements seem untrustworthy and overwhelming, and that's why I made this video in the first place. I myself ended up in a bit of a rough patch with caffeine about a year ago, and you can see all the details about that in a video here, but I think you really need to go watch that because the information that you'll get there will teach you how to use these supplements safely and effectively.